And winning traitor Stephen is with us now.
He was still holding his breath while he was watching that clip.
I didn't breathe the whole time it was on. That's a hard watch.
How many times have you seen it now?
Not many. Honestly, it's a really emotional watch for me because it kind of brings me back to that place and time. And I mean, it was a really hard decision to make because I loved Jack so much. But, you know, it's just, yeah, my goodness, it's very emotional for me, that.
So where did you watch the final? How did you watch it? When you saw it, how did you feel?
Yeah, so I watched the final with the rest of the cast, which was amazing because we get on so well, all of us, and they were just so supportive, honestly. They just are so proud of me and Rachel. And I think because of the way it ended, the Faithfuls kind of felt like it was almost like a faithful win because we stuck together, you know? And everyone's just so proud, and it was amazing. But watching it back, I'd almost forgotten about what had happened, you know? And watching it back, it just brought all those memories back again. It was amazing.
Stephen, I can't remember the last time a moment like Friday night happened, other than a big sporting occasion, because I was walking around near where I live, and a couple of the pubs had signs saying, Traitors final tonight in the pub. People were gathering together to watch. It was like the World Cup final. It was extraordinary. I've never seen anything like it.
It's amazing. You know, I'm not a football fanatic myself. I don't know if that's obvious in the way I look. But I'm so proud that it was something that people could get behind that isn't a sporting event, you know? And I think that's so lovely to have that kind of, that kind of pub culture around something that's not football.
Just bringing that community together in that shared moment. What's going to happen? How have you kept it a secret, though? You and Rachel, I don't know how you did it.
I know. Well, I mean, being in the castle was a good boot camp for learning how to lie, you know? So that set me up for the time between filming and then the transmission date. My main rule was just make sure that I don't tell anyone from my local community, from the Isle of Lewis, because news spreads up there very quickly, you know, and everyone knows someone who knows someone, so it could spread quite quickly. I had to just try and forget about it when I got home. I really had to try and push it back to the back of my head so that I could do my normal day job, so that I could just go about life normally, you know. I had to try and forget about it.
Yeah. One thing we can never forget about is your outfits.
Thank you very much.
They are so superb, so on point. There's plenty of vintage in there.
Very much so.
A little moment for these looks.
I mean,
Annika Rice got very excited about your outfits.
She did. I have asked for one of her.
The original ones.
She's not got back to me. But anyway,
Annika.
Come on, Annika.
When you went in, what was your thinking? Clearly, you love clothes.
I do love
your own
clothes.
style.
Yes.
But were you thinking, right, I want to do something dramatic when I'm going to be in the Traitors' Castle?
No, so, I mean, these clothes are what I wear on a day-to-day basis. It's not like I curated a wardrobe for the Traitor specifically. This is my wardrobe, you know? 90% of what I wore on the show, I already owned.
So those jumpsuits?
I already owned those.
Yes, but you just go about everyday business.
I wouldn't say I pop down to the supermarket in my jumpsuit. No. Okay. But if I'm going out for a wee boogie, I'll put a jumpsuit on and a pair of high heels. You know?
A wee boogie? I'd love to come out for a wee
Oh, we'd have a good time.
We did have... Lots of our viewers have been getting in touch with some questions, which we'll drop in as well. Sharon said, how many suitcases did you take to carry all the clothes?
Yes, so I took 2 suitcases and a hope and a prayer because I was shoving my foot into the case, trying to sit on it and close it. So
are they quite strict about how much you can take in with you?
Yeah, there was a limit, so I had to stick to that limit, and I you know, went to the nth degree of the limit as well.
OK. Bethany says, what was your favourite thing about the castle? Was it being a traitor, the food, or the tasks?
Oh, the missions are fantastic,
they look
honestly.
Good fun.
And you know, it's a very stressful day in there. Like, breakfast is stressful because I know who's not coming back, but I've got to act shocked.
Oh, yes, of course.
You know, the turret and murdering the contestants is stressful, but the missions are a time where we can just really switch off and just relax and work as a team. And it's a time where, yeah, I really enjoyed the missions.
Can you just do something for me? Can you say murdering again, please?
Murdering.
Murdering.
Sounds so great coming from you. There was a moment watching on Friday, though, Stephen, where you had all the power, the way that they'd done it, the way it was revealed in every one of those votes. Your vote went last. And you could have taken all the money, which in the game of Traitors, all's fair in love and traitor, right?
It very much is, yeah.
Have you considered that and wondered whether you should have taken it, or was it never on the cards for you to take?
It was never on the cards for me to take anyway. So at that point in the game, I was only standing at the final fire pit because of Rachel, you know? I mean, I made so many mistakes in there. I was embroiled in so many dramas and theories. And it was Rachel who was my rock for the first half of that game. Right. And then what was quite nice was that when she then came under fire, I felt like I could then take the reins slightly. But we were both standing there because of each other. And I didn't deserve that money any more than she did. And
so there was never a moment where you thought...
honestly, I was never going to take all the money for myself. I did wobble at the end, and I thought she might write my name down, and she might have been whispering my name to other people. And I thought, do I just put her name on my slate because I don't want to look like a fool? But I just wanted to be able to leave with my head held high. I'd stuck to my word. I'd kept the promise. And I'm just so glad I took that leap of faith because this is the outcome I wanted. And I'm just so glad this is how it's worked out.
What about Fiona as well, being the secret traitor?
She came in, she was so good. I don't know if you saw her when she came on the show, just after she came on. What an extraordinary person.
She's a phenomenal woman.
Isn't she?
She's a phenomenal... And do you know this? Before I found out who the secret traitor was, I didn't think it was her. But I was really hoping it was her because we got on like a house on fire. Honestly, she's fantastic, fantastic entertainment.
Yeah.
And I didn't quite realise she was going to come in with an armoury of grenades and just be chucking them in. I mean, the first thing she said was, "I've been doing your job for you."
Yes.
And I thought, OK, right, that's how we're going, is it? So, yeah, she's phenomenal. I love that woman so much.
It was a good twist.
Yeah, it was fabulous. Carmel says, what was a pivotal point in the game where you really felt the pressure and tension as a traitor?
It was when Jessie pulled me up on the Library 5 theory, right? Yes. That it was the first time I realised that I'd made a catastrophic error as a traitor, and it was only, I think, 2 days into my time as a traitor. So, you know, I still had the training wheels on, definitely. And when she brought it up with me, I thought, oh, my goodness, how could I be so silly? And then again, when I put myself into the cages, another thing you should never do as a traitor, right?
Yes.
And so I was making a lot of mistakes at the beginning, and I think I had so many moments where I thought, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not cut out for this at all.
Jade says, how many times have you checked your banking app since the final? Has the money landed in your accounts yet?
It's not in there yet, but... Yeah, I'm not checking because I just want to get a nice surprise when it finally comes in. But yeah, not yet.
Any ideas what you might do with it?
Vintage stores around the land.
Well, exactly.
Like rubbing their hands together.
Yes, exactly. Obviously, some new jumpsuits on the cards. And you know, I've left my job, so really it's allowing me to just survive for the next wee while as well. So
just enjoy life.
No grand plans at the moment.
Stephen says, now that you've been seen as such a skilled liar, are you worried about whether your friends and family will ever trust you again, Stephen?
I think that's an interesting take because when I watched it back, I didn't think I looked like a skilled liar. My face was perpetually shocked. I was always sweating. I was bright red. So
it's the big eyes as well.
It's the big eyes.
But
you know, consistency is key.
Yes.
You know, I was consistently shocked and looking scared. So I don't think anyone thought there was anything weird about it.
You give great face, as they say.
Thank you very
Someone
much.
said
Thank
beautifully.
you.
And great fashion.
Great face,
thank you
great
so
fashion.
much, guys.
Yeah.
Stephen, thank you for just being everything and more. We've loved it. And give our best to Rachel as well.
I will do.
You're both worthy champions.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
So, look, if you missed it, and if you have, where on earth have you been? Every episode of The Traitors is available to watch now on BBC iPlayer.